Hi everyone, welcome to a very special video. So today just arrived my first return from CBCS, and I've also got a very big mail call. So I'm really excited. This is my first graded return. I've got more coming, but this is the first one that I sent before Christmas. It is signed. I sent it to CBCS, and it's back. So we've got that, and then I picked up an absolute gem last week that was one of my grails that the opportunity came up and it was just too good to turn down. But we're going to start with the graded one first. So here it is in here, absolute bomb-proof packaging. So big shout out to Tim Plume and the Hobgoblins Hideaway. If you guys want to send anything to CBCS, he is honestly the best man to do it with. And I mean, look at this packaging. Nothing's going to happen. I can hear the peanuts in there, and yeah. So right, let's see. So I'm gonna try and do it. Obviously, this is my first one, so I need to get used to things a little bit. But I'm gonna try and do it so that you guys see the grade first, and I'm behind it. No, I will save this box for when I've got stuff to sell myself, because it's perfect. Right. I can work out how to get into it. This is absolute bomb-proof packaging. This is insane. Obviously, it's a good thing though, because the last thing you want is for a book to come and for it to be damaged and for something to happen. So big credit where it's due. It is better to be safe than sorry, and it also means that you guys get to see me struggle with a box. Really struggle with the box. I can't even see where the end of it is. I can't even see the side of it that comes, like, lifts up. Let's move back so we've got some more space. So we're 2 minutes in, and at the moment you've seen me wrestle with a box. I'm hoping it gets better. I have absolutely no idea on the grade of this. I didn't send it to be cleaned and pressed. I didn't really know about that. This was sent Christmas when I was like, right, I've got this. I want to get back into collecting. I want to consolidate my collection. I want to have graded comics, and I want to be able to display them. That was my thought process. So I've been trimming my collection since. And yeah, so this, I didn't really know about cleaning and pressing at this point, but at the same time I'm not overly fussed, because this is definitely one that's staying in my personal collection. Right, I have to destroy the box and use it again. I can't wait anymore. This is absolutely insane. Here we go. Make sure the peanuts don't fall out, because we do have a little doggy. Oh my word. Here it is. Inside here we have my first graded return. I do own some slabs, but the slabs that I own are slabs that I have bought. I have not bought any like this. I'm just getting peanuts on the floor before forgetting. So this is the first book that I had raw that I wanted to get slabbed. I have some more with CGC. I'm gonna do more with CBCS. In all honesty, there has been some horror stories with CGC recently, so I am, I've got do both, and then we see them and choose a preference. The OCD in me wants them to all be the same, but they won't be. Right, here we go. Apology for all the noise. This is absolutely first class packaging, and I'm Right, so let's see if I can work out which side is which. Let me just have a little peek. So a bit of context on this, right? That's the front. A bit of context on this. So this comic I bought quite a few years ago. I went to. Let me just get this last bit of stuff off. I'll carry on. I went to Newcastle Comic Con with my fiance. At this point, she wasn't my fiance. We'd been seeing each other for probably only a couple of months, and you know we used to she enjoys reading the comics. She enjoys watching the movies and stuff. But you know she's not a collector and things like that. And you know she put up with all this sort of stuff for me. And basically what we used to do when we first got together is every Wednesday we'd walk to local comic shop by our university and we'd buy some comics. And then we'd go back to her flat or her house that she was renting, and we would sit and read them, and then we would swap and read what the other person's bought. And you know that was one of the cornerstones of our relationship to begin with. And then found out about Newcastle Comic Con, and I was like, oh, you know, I want to go. It was my first Comic Con. I was like, yeah, I want to go, and she agreed that we can go, so we went there. And for me, it kind of showed that you know this relationship has a. So I'm just trying to sort the screen out. This relationship has a long way to go. Because, well, not a long way to go. I don't mean like that. I mean it can go on long term, because you're going to a Comic Con with me and you are not buying anything yourself, and you're walking around for hours with me like, ooh, you know. And that, so while I was there, I picked up two big things for me. I got the full Series 1 of Nova, the first appearance, one of my favourite characters. I paid £50 for that, and that was an absolute bargain. I've since trimmed that collection, and I've got some of the keys, which I'm some of my favourite covers, which will be going off to be graded in the future. What I also got was the full set of Lethal Protector. What we've got here is number 1. I sold the other 4 fairly recently, and I kept number 1. And this is signed, and I wanted it to be graded. The reason I sold the others was because it just didn't fit what I wanted my collection to be, essentially. So that was that, and I decided, you know, I'm gonna get it off and be graded. So here we go. You can see the signature there, Lethal Protector number 1. I absolutely love this cover. There's been homages to it recently. There's been, you know, this book has spiked as well. I got all 5, including this one, signed for 25 quid. Absolute bargain. I made that back by selling the other 4 in this run. So, yeah, basically I just paid the cost to be graded. As I said, I don't know what grade it is. Wasn't cleaned, wasn't pressed. I didn't do a big inspection on it. But as I said, it's from my personal collection, and to me it's got more significance. You know, me and my fiance now, it was our 7-year anniversary the other day. We're getting married this summer, COVID pending. So, you know, it's a big thing, and this was one of the things. Now, is it the right side or is it the left side? So here we go. The foil cover. It is a beautiful cover. One day I want to get the gold one. Here we go. No way. That is insane. That is absolutely incredible that it's come back a 9.8. I am stunned. I really, really am, because, you know, I bought this and I read it, and then it was, I think I had it framed at one point, but you know, it has just been, it was well protected, but not anything significant. 9.8. That is awesome. So it's number 2483 of 5,000, signed by Al Milgram. I love this cover. That is insane. I am so pleased. 9.8. I did not expect that. I really didn't. As I said, I didn't do my homework on it. I didn't clean it. It wasn't pressed. I didn't really inspect it. I literally said, I want this graded, and I sent it out. So for that to come back as a 9.8 has blown me away. Thank you to Tim Plume. That is incredible. I will definitely be using them again. I'm stunned. I really am. And now we have got a huge mail call. There's only one book in here, but it is insane. I couldn't pass up this opportunity. I got it off eBay. I was watching it for a while, and the price was falling and falling and falling. It wasn't selling. The price was falling and falling and falling, as I said, and I was like, I can pick up a bit of a bargain here. I'm not going to tell you how much I spent, but it was absolutely below market value. I could immediately, if I really wanted to, I could immediately flip this for a fairly significant profit with a couple of £100 immediately if I wanted to. I don't. This is an absolute grail for me. It's a grail for a lot of people. Let's get those peanuts out of the way. It is probably one of the most, again, excellent packaging. Oh, where was I? It is one of the most significant books from Marvel. And sorry, camera's not great here. I'm leaning over the top of it to put the box out of the way. It is one of a really, really significant comic. I'm picking up the peanuts again before the dog comes back from his walk. It's a really significant comic. It is one of my favourite characters, Captain America. And by the way, did you notice that I've got Venom here, Venom, Carnage, Spider-Man?